Hi, I'm Gary McPherson and I'm the Chair of the ISMAE Constitution, Bylaws and Policy Manual Review Committee. As Chair, I'd like to share with ISMAE members our proposed changes to ISMAE's Constitution and Bylaws. As you might be aware, my committee was established following the 2014 General Assembly in Brazil, and it was charged with the responsibility to review and renew the governance documentation for the Society. The 10-person committee that I chair includes a wealth of experience within ISMAE. The committee comprises 4 previous ISMAE presidents, members who have been active as board members, 4 honorary life members, and former commission chairs. ISMAE's Constitution and Bylaws date back to the inception of our society in 1953. Both documents, the Articles and the Bylaws, have seen only minimal revision over those 64 years, so they were long overdue for a detailed review of how they may equip the Society into the future. This revision process has sought to ensure that ISMAE is renewed in our highly globalised and dynamic world. So, much of our work has involved reworking the governance language, making things clearer and providing structures that will help modernise the Society so that it can continue to be relevant in the coming decades. The 2016 General Assembly in Glasgow adopted a change to the bylaws, affirming that ISMAE is a society of individuals. This change to a one-member, one-vote policy means that all members of ISMAE are able to have a voice and a vote within the Society. As a consequence of the 2016 General Assembly decisions, my committee is now presenting a full set of proposed revisions to all the articles and bylaws that govern our society. So let me now go through some of the main changes. I'll just mention those articles and those bylaws where we've reorganised material, provided a new article or bylaw, or revised a section to better position ISMAE into the future. The first thing you may notice when you read through our proposal is that, like most other organisations, ISMAE's Constitution has a set of articles and a listing of bylaws. The articles of the Constitution contain the basic principles upon which our society should operate. Our articles just state the basic structure and methods of ISMAE's operation. In contrast, the bylaws of ISMAE provide a more concrete set of operational rules or policies. They specify exactly how ISMAE will be run. So in essence, our bylaws expand upon the articles of the Constitution and provide specific information that our leaders and indeed members can refer to in the day-to-day running of the Society. Let me now comment on a couple of the articles in our Constitution. Article 2 refers to ISMAE's purpose, and as you will see in our suggested revisions, we define ISMAE's purpose as twofold. First, to promote the learning and teaching of music for all people, and second, to support the professional growth of music educators throughout the world. Article 5 is about our ISMAE World Conferences and mandates that there will be a World Conference of the Society every 2 years. We're also suggesting the addition of Article 10, which refers to parliamentary authority. This new article will mean that the affairs of the Society will be conducted in accordance with procedures and guidance provided in a commonly used manual of parliamentary procedure. You'll see more specific information about this form of parliamentary authority in Bylaw 14. There are a number of changes to the bylaws, so let me now describe the most important of these changes. We've added a new bylaw dealing with inclusion, so you'll see that Bylaw 2 provides an explicit statement that every action, program and publication of the Society shall be designed in such a way as to promote and encourage principles of acceptance, inclusion and diversity. Our committee feels very strongly that this new bylaw is an important addition and that fairness and equity should always be at the heart of how ISMAE operates and also what it believes. Bylaw 3 describes the forms of membership and partnership that are available within the society. And for membership, we're proposing that we think about membership across the lifespan. So our younger members will join ISME hopefully as student members for a period of no more than 6 years, after which they move to individual membership. And within the individual membership category, we are recommending that members who have reached the age of 65, plus also our student members, will receive a discount on their membership dues, so they never pay more than 50% of the full individual membership rate for each of the HDI indexes that ISME uses to calculate its membership fees. The third category of membership is for honorary life members. Those members of the society who have been recognised as genuinely outstanding because they have made a significant contribution to music education and the society over an extended period of time. All members, individual, student and honorary life members, are able to vote for the President-elect, the members of the Board of Directors, and also, as a result of the decision at the 2016 General Assembly, for any issue that requires a vote at the General Assembly. Bylaw 3 also defines 3 forms of partnership: professional, institutional and corporate. Enrolment fees for each of these 3 forms of partnership will be determined by the Board. Bylaw 4 refers to the General Assembly, and because there has been some confusion in the past, what we are recommending for this bylaw will clarify what the Board of Directors is able to approve and what the members through the General Assembly are asked to approve. Bylaw 5 provides even more clarity about the roles and responsibilities of the President-elect and the past President of the Society, especially in the event of a death or resignation. Bylaw 6 refers to the Board of Directors and again attempts to provide even more clarity on the role and major responsibilities of the Board. It also includes a new statement on conflict of interest and a requirement that no board member may serve concurrently as a chair of a commission, council, special interest group or editor or co-editor of a major print publication of the Society. And that's because we want the board to be independent so that no member has a conflict of interest. We're recommending the introduction of Bylaw 8, and this bylaw provides guidance for how the board might discipline, suspend or even remove from office an officer or a member of the Board of Directors. In Bylaw 10, which deals with the administration of the Society, we are recommending that the title Secretary-General be replaced by Chief Executive Officer or an equivalent title is designated by the Board of Directors. We believe this change of title is necessary to ensure the separation of the management of the Society from the administration of the Society. And as we all know, the current Secretary-General is in charge of ISME's administration and not a voting member of the Board of Directors. Bylaw 12 provides even more clarity on how our commissions, councils, special interest groups and committees work and function. An important addition to this bylaw is the forming of a Council of Professional Associations that will expand the reach of the current INA Council. My committee and I feel very strongly that this expansion of what we're already doing will allow ISME to gain the advice, wisdom and perspective of a broader array of professional associations. So the new name we're suggesting, the Council of Professional Associations, is simply a reflection of that new breadth of outreach. Bylaw 13 is an important addition also because it mandates how the Society will ensure the preservation of its historical records and what type of material must be submitted to the Special Collections in Performing Arts at the University of Maryland in the United States. And finally, Bylaw 14 provides detailed information on the use of a standard code of parliamentary procedure, plus the appointment of an independent parliamentarian who can ensure that our meetings are run in a way that is in accord with our constitution and bylaws, and that every member's rights and privileges are protected when issues are debated and decisions taken within the board and the General Assembly. I've just provided a quick snapshot of the main revisions we're proposing to the ISMAE Constitution and Bylaws. If these changes are approved by the General Assembly in July 2018, then we'll continue our work by moving on to a full revision of ISMAE's policy manual. We expect that this will take at least another 2 years. What I'd like to do now is to encourage all ISMAE members to have a careful read of our full proposal, together with the accompanying documents. We also encourage you to offer your feedback to our committee, which we can then consider before we present a final set of proposals to the membership at the 2018 General Assembly. You'll have until January the 31st, 2018 to submit your feedback on the ISMAE website. And I'd like to assure all of our members that your comments and suggestions will be carefully considered by the ISMAE Constitution, Bylaws and Policy Manual Review Committee. We really are looking forward to hearing from you and taking into account your comments and your suggestions. Let's take ISMAE forward and continue to build a society of which we all can be proud. Thank you.